Hello and welcome back to Dan Does Dev. In this video I'm going to be showing you the latest features of Open Rival, which, if you don't know, is a modern remake of a game that you've probably never heard of. I'm about to release the multiplayer milestone, which is really exciting because it lays down all the required infrastructure for every feature to have full multiplayer support going forward. Right now, all you can do is move units around the map, but once we have some basic combat mechanics, then battle maps become a very real possibility. I'll save the technical details of the networking for another video, because right now I want to talk about pathfinding. I've made a number of improvements to pathfinding in this release, which turned out to be way more complicated than I expected. If you try to pathfind to a location that's unreachable, units will now make a best effort attempt to reach the destination before giving up. If a unit's route is obstructed for a sufficiently long time, they'll now try to find an alternate route. This has three advantages. Firstly, it helps prevent bottlenecks when a group is turning a corner, allowing them to use multiple lanes instead of all forming a queue along the shortest path. Secondly, it prevents units being held up by slower units in front. This isn't noticeable yet because all units currently travel at the same speed, but it will become apparent later. And finally, it fixes the scenario where two units moving in opposite directions will try to walk through each other indefinitely. If an obstructed unit fails to find an alternate route, it will abandon its route entirely. This fixes the strange scenario where a seemingly idle unit starts moving out of the blue when their previously obstructed route suddenly clears. This was very apparent when moving a group. Since only one unit can occupy the destination tile, every other unit would try to swoop in as soon as that tile freed up. Even though units visually move between tiles, logically they always occupy a single tile at a time. Previously, a unit that was moving between two tiles was considered to be in the previous tile until the journey was fully completed. Now, units are considered to be in the new tile as soon as they pass the halfway point. This allows other units to move into the previous tile sooner, which makes group movement more seamless. Group movement was a particularly difficult problem to solve. Pathfinding is very computationally expensive, so trying to move a group would cause large lag spikes. I fixed this by caching every path found to the destination, so that units can reuse the paths that have already been found by other units in the group. Lag spikes still occur with very large groups, but that's a problem for future Dan to solve. When moving a group, units can now also pathfind through other group members, which allows the group to remain more compact during movement. With all of these changes, movement feels really great now, which is good, because that's literally the only thing you can do. In fact, I think it's safe to say that it's a lot better now than in the original game, which had notoriously bad pathfinding. To be fair though, the original game came out in 1998 and was designed for much less powerful systems. That's all for today, but if you want to try the game for yourself, then I'll leave a download link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.